And what stewardship is about recognizing that your life is not your own, but it is a loan from God. Everything that we have here on this earth has been given to us. It's been loaned to us by God, right? So with that being said, what I've been kind of like working on myself is just becoming a better steward of everything that God has given me. Because when I look at my life, I never see any kind of lack. I don't really lack anything, right? But oftentimes I don't take care of everything that I've been given in abundance the way that I should. I'm not being a good steward. Sometimes we're not being a good steward of our own bodies, right? Based on the food that we eat. Some of us overconsume alcohol, drugs, we abuse sex, screen time, all of that. Like, we're not being good stewards over our bodies, over our minds, and myself included. And so that's one thing that you can work on, is becoming a better steward of your body. Become a better steward of your finances. A lot of us complain about the lack of money, or we wish we had more money, but truth be told, you already got the money. A lot of you have blown a lot of money. And the reason why you may look at your bank account and you're not satisfied with what you see in there is because you haven't been a good steward of the money that you make, that you have, that's been given to you, right? That you've earned, however you want to look at that. Some of us are not good stewards of our relationships, family, romantic relationships, just to other people in general. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's another thing to work on, just being a better steward of your relationships, being more reliable, being someone that people can depend on. You know what I'm saying? Not being a yes man. You know that your homeboy is living foul, but you won't say nothing. You know that your homegirl could do better in such and such area, but you don't hold her accountable. That's not being a good steward of that relationship or that friendship. You know what I'm saying? And in Psalms 24, verse 1, it says, "The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof, the world and those who dwell therein." And that's just a reminder, like, the earth belongs to God and everything in it, even the people. And our role on earth is to be a manager of what God has given us. And I'm going to just leave y'all with this too, because this is in my notes too. I'm looking at it. The word steward is rooted in the Greek word oikonomos. I'm sure I didn't pronounce that right, but I'll put it on the screen so you can look at it. Oikonomos, which means the manager of a household. So when you think of stewardship, it's just about being a manager of anything that's been given to you, anything that you have, supervision over. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to leave that on your mind today, man. What are some areas that you could do better in? What are some things that you could take better care of? Let me know. All is well.